Eric, man, you crashing out over a little $40, man. God damn it, you went too hard for that, man. You had the pistol, man. You probably could beat him up, man. You supposed to just rob them for you $40 back. Put that pistol on him, man. You ain't had to pop him, man. He ain't try to swing on you. Stop the cap, man. Because you was coming down on him too hard. He ain't trying to go for that gun. Nah, man. But I can't really say 100%. That can be your argument. Like, I went to go confront the dude. Yeah, I did go get my gun. And I did intend to shoot the guy, but hell, I got to have a gun on me. Wouldn't that make sense? Like, he out here scamming. He don't work for nobody. He robbing people, so I think he would have a gun. I would. If I was scamming people, I would have a gun on me to protect myself for a guy like me that's going to approach you by this money. So I didn't intend to kill him. When I approached him, I asked him, hey, you don't work for this company. Where's my money? He said he not paying me nothing. And then he went to go acting like he gonna charge me. So I pulled my gun out. Especially if they ain't got it on camera, because shit, there ain't no witness. It ain't no witness now. Yeah, they seen you go behind there, but they ain't see you pull no trigger. They ain't seen what happened. They ain't see a buddy went for the gun or nothing. So dead man can't talk, so it's all on you. You know, now the argument to be on their end, why you ain't call 911? If he went for the gun, like, what you gonna say? I ain't think he was dead, but you still supposed to call 911. So you thought like a criminal. You didn't care if you killed him or not. If I'm in the right and I'm protecting my property, like, I'm gonna dial 911. Like, no question asked, I'm gonna call him as soon as I'm done. I'm not gonna walk back into the restaurant. I'm not gonna check in with my wife. I'm gonna dial 911 right there. And then I go into the restaurant. Because I'm gonna stay with the victim while I'm on the 911 call. You know what I'm saying? Unless he ran away and then I walk towards the restaurant. But I'm still gonna be on the phone with 911 before I go in there and sit down and all that. I'm not gonna go in there and sit down. I might stand in front of the restaurant, but I ain't gonna go in there and sit down. Dang what you did, so you didn't care. Now you can say, I'm a convicted felon, I was scared, I ain't know what to do. That's why we left, because I ain't know what to do. You know, so I guess you want to lawyer up by then, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get into all that stuff. If you smart, you ain't gonna say nothing at all. You're gonna lawyer up. Like, let your lawyer handle this. Like, yeah, you may do some time, but you may not do no life sentence. You may do about 7 years, 10 years, 15. You know what I'm saying? 15, that's a good number for a senseless murder like that. If you can put it the right way, they still find you guilty, but hey, maybe it's 2nd degree murder and you 1st degree murder or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they can kind of buy your story a little bit, but not all the way, so 50-50. You lying, you telling the truth, or you just a cold-blooded murder. If they can prove that you're a cold-blooded murder, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's looking like. You're a cold-blooded murder. Like, that's how you was going to solve that problem. Like, you was going to kill him. It could have been $20, $10. That's petty. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what type of guy I am. You know what I'm saying? It just depends what type of person I am. If I ain't got nothing to lose and I'm on edge anyway, then I'm going back out there. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm somebody, I got a name and it's $40. It's really only $20. You know what I'm saying? But I just paid for her. Like, man, hell no. If she wasn't with you, you wouldn't have done all that. If she wasn't with you, you probably wouldn't have done that. I ain't gonna say you wouldn't have went back outside, but you probably wouldn't have killed them. But unless you just crazy like that, but you would have been off the streets. Like, how you make it on the streets that long if you so crazy like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you would just flash out and crash out like that. How you make it on the street so long? So did you show off for that female? Let me know something now. Did you show off for the female? Y'all be thinking street and tough man, or, you know, you the toughest white guy and all that stuff. So yeah, you'll crash out like that. Me, how you supposed to play it, so you have a better, you know, advantage in a court. You know, with your lawyer, you can have a little bit more edge. You were supposed to, as soon as she told you got scammed, you were supposed to leave. You and your wife or your girl, y'all supposed to leave together. That way it ain't like, because you got to understand, it's cameras everywhere. It's cameras everywhere. They watching, man. So it wouldn't have been like you went to the car, then went try to look for him and all that there. You would have went back out there. Y'all would have left. You would have seen him. The gun's supposed to be on you. We don't leave guns in the car. We ain't leaving no gun in the car. So the gun's supposed to have been on you. So there wouldn't have been no, somebody seen me go to the car, then went to him and all that there. Nah, we went straight to him. Gun on me, so it ain't no I thought about it. Nah, I'm confronting you about my money, because you got the right to confront him now. You know what I'm saying? So especially if you see him. Yeah, no matter if he turning the corner, nah, you can chase him down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't like you went to go get the gun. You got the gun on you. So can't nobody say, I seen him had a gun in his hand. See, that's what you messed up at, but you trying to handle everything like a man. You one of them Steve Harvey niggas, think like a man. Yeah, you trying to handle everything like how you trying to handle it. So tough, you ain't smart. See, the tough guy is always easy to kill because they stupid. They so tough, they'll do dumb shit like what you did. So, or they'll go to jail because they so, crash dummy type. They so retarded. They so tough. They're not smart. Yeah, so you would have had way more fight if you would have done that, because y'all leaving. It ain't you going to handle no situation. No, y'all leaving. You going somewhere else. They scamming out here. They ain't got no police out there. I don't want to eat here. Nah, they would have paid my money, so you would have said that to the police. They would have paid my money, you would have stayed. But nah, they got people out there scamming. They ain't doing nothing about it. They let people scam, so we left. I just so happened I seen a guy coming out. But you ain't play it like that, man, because, that's the difference between me and you. If you want to be petty, it's a way to be petty. You got to leave. You got to keep that gun on you. Ain't no thought about, ain't no thinking. See, that way, what the witness say, they just seen you turn a corner. They didn't see you shoot or nothing like that. They seen you with the gun, but they seen you turn the corner. Then you came back from the corner with the gun in your hand, all of that. So you could control the story. You know what I'm saying? Dead man can't talk. And you glad that he turned the corner. You ain't want your girl to be right there. You ain't know he had a gun. He's scamming out here, man. He should have a 50 on him, a 30. Yeah. You don't watch the news? You're supposed to go crazy. Everybody got switches. He can have a machine gun under his shirt. I'm glad he turned the corner. So that's how you play that. Why did you turn? Why did you follow him? Because I'm glad he was getting out of harm's way. It's innocent people right here. So you got to know how to talk to them. You got to know how to fight for your freedom before they, take you to the process. But no, you really supposed to lawyer up. You know what I'm saying? You really supposed to lawyer up. It just depends, because the baby, he explained it and he got himself out the situation. He could have been like, I'm going to lawyer up, but they could have been like, all right, we're going to lock you up because, but you explained the story the right way. See, now, if you know what you're doing and you know how to talk and you got that proper coaching, or you've been through it, so or you watch the baby shit and you learn. You take notes. Or you watch TV shows with the real 911 calls and you take notes. It's shit on here, or YouTube. You take notes. Facebook. Find the content. You take notes. Man, yeah, you can talk to them, especially if you're no street guy. You regular white guy, you just retarded. You crash out and shit, man. But a lot of niggas ain't niggas be shelling away. They ain't just finna just run back out there because they said y'all got scammed. In my mind, you ain't gonna still be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on some, I'm gonna scan these people right quick and I'm gone. I ain't just standing out here posted up, because come on now. Ain't no way he got it like that. Ain't no way ain't nobody gonna find out. So he know when he get somebody to dip. You know what I'm saying? But he was still out there. You caught him, you know what I'm saying? He was still out there, so you judged right. I said, I don't know how it went down. But it could have reached for your gun, I don't know. But it could have been a gangster. He was just stealing, scamming. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling, or you a cold-blooded murder, so I can't really, if I knew the detail, I could just go in more detail on the story one way, but I don't know how it played out. But it's looking like you a cold-blooded murderer, though. I ain't gonna lie. You don't look like no self-defense shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you was too, you carried it like you ain't give a damn. You carried it like a cold-blooded murder, like you done done it before. You done got away with it. That's how you played it. This time, you done got caught because you just too ruthless this time. You know what I'm saying? But you done that shit before. You ain't just, you was in the military or something. You might have served in the military or something, man. I don't know what you got going on, man. Because you just a cold-blooded nigga. Yeah, that's that Kilo G. Yeah, that cold-blooded nigga. That's that Kilo G. You heard me? Understand? Yeah, man. So that's your fight, man. You do got a little fight, though. You do got a little fight. Cause unless they got it on tape now. They got it on tape now. You're done. Unless that's what really happened. But if not, then you got a little fight. Unless you're going to tell on yourself. You may be one of them niggas that'll tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It still was dumb. But it was the principle. So, I still do kind of understand. The main thing, though, with the prosecutors and the DA and everybody going to say, like, it could have been avoided. You ain't had to go back out there until y'all left. He would have been gone. You could have called 911. Like, why you didn't call 911? If you still seen the guy out there, why you didn't call 911? Why did you approach the guy? He was still right there. He wasn't leaving or nothing or whatever. You still could have called 911. You could have got his tag number or whatever, so we can put this guy in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they can say a lot of shit. So that's what you're going to have to fight up against, though. So get ready. Hope your pocket's ready. If not, you know, you're facing life, but you got a decent bond. You got a decent bond. You can make that. So you got some money. If you don't make that, then I know, you know, you're going to struggle with that lawyer. So, yeah, if you ain't told on yourself. So I hope you ain't tell your girl what went down. Don't tell your girl. Did it smart, though. I handled it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you just went in there and like, yeah, I just killed the guy. So you did still play it cool. So far you got a head on your shoulder so far. But you still, you know, did what you did, and it is what it is, though, man. It happened like that when you try to go look for the problem. It happened like that. Y'all drop them comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the share button, man. Go.